fingertips lies KK, now a prisoner. Stranger. This is totally him, and this is gonna be the main villain of the game. I need my subject to remain calm, or else nothing will get done. Despite being captive, KK flashes the stranger a fierce glare. KK, you son of a bitch. Stranger, hello, my new friend. I'm keen to see how useful your vessel turns out to be. The stranger takes something out and holds it in his hand. An amulet, though clearly not simply for decoration, it surges with power. He looks from the amulet and back to KK and smiles. As the mysterious little raincoat visitor blows his whistle, he steps back into the shadowy darkness. Running away, huh? But he's not running away at all. In fact, he's only making space. Man, this is about to get fucking bad. Fucking knockoff Slendermen are showing up. You better get out of there, KK. For two much larger, far more horrifying visitors to show up and challenge KK. KK, I've been waiting to run into you again. Let's go, you bastards. Talisman. A talisman that stops visitors from moving. It will be consumed on use. Summon a shield to protect from one visitor's attack. Damage a single visitor with a one attack. Visitor perishes after 2 hits. I guess we'll go with the stop one from moving. The umbrella visitors are frozen in place. Only one stun talisman is left. And then we're gonna hit him with the wind. Look how special my hand is. One umbrella visitor is injured. I feel like I'm playing a turntable Pokemon game. The umbrella visitors awaken from the stun. Alright, we're gonna do one more attack and kill that one. The other guy might get a hit on us. An umbrella visitor attacks. Shield. A barrier appears in front of KK. This is the most cookie cutter battle, but it's so dope. Umbrella visitor attacks, but its attack is deflected by the barrier. The barrier is broken. We're gonna injure this guy. Alright, we'll barrier again so we don't get hurt. And we're gonna cross this guy into the Shadow Realm. KK, you're done. Alright, play the Final Fantasy victory music, future me, overlay it in here. We did it. Nice. I love the little bit of animation there. The fight now over, the sewer is oddly calm again. KK sweeps the place, looking for any clues that may be left behind. KK, why would a pack of monsters manifest their evil here? But then he sees it affixed to one wall of the tunnel. A wooden tag, sometimes called a kaifuda. This must be what summoned those things. KK reaches out to take the Kaifuda down, but as his fingertips approach it, we get crossed into the Shadow Realm? Question mark? Okay, we're back where the stranger was. Things about to get screwy as fuck. KK, Rinko? God damn it, Rinko. Erica. KK feels a big, quick thump through his body. Oh man, he about to die. Oh, yep, it's the stranger. He's about to kill his ass so he becomes the spirit of the game. He looks down. He sees someone else's arm stabbing through his chest. It's horrifying. Black smoke rushes out of his body. Looking back up, KK sees a man wearing a hyena mask. You're... KK gasp. As KK comes to, he realizes he is in the tunnel once again. No still. He looks at his chest. It's totally fine. No gaping hole. Not even a scratch. Okay. Okay, this guy's definitely gonna kill you, KK. You've lost twice to this guy. Sweating, breathing heavy, his mind races. It was a horrible dream? Maybe a vision? He grips the Kaifuda in his hand. KK, I won't let him get away with this. So hard that it smashes into pieces. At that moment, KK realizes he's not actually alone. Distracted by his fury, he had missed the approach of someone new. KK, who's there? Surprised, he spins to face this entity, but before he can raise his other hand and KK, ah! Okay, did he get out? Did he die? I'm confuzzled. KK emerges from the tunnel to find Ryota waiting with the rest of the team. Rinko, you fool. You run into a wall of keg air and your instinct is to walk deeper into it when you know we're on our way to help? Listen, Rinko, no, you listen. I'm not done yelling at your stupid ass for making me worry about you. Again, I'm pushing this ship hard, guys. Okay, but... Rinko, all of our instruments at HQ started going wild. We broke basically every traffic law in Tokyo twice to get here as quick as possible. And then we find an open sewer entrance. Little Ryota peering down into this dirty tunnel, clearly considering climbing down there, despite our best efforts to cover you and keep him busy. KK, sure, except Rinko, so we can take a look for ourselves. It's corruption in all directions, the whole place absolutely soaking in spirit residue. It's like they're amassing an army beneath our feet, and you go sniffing around alone? It's not. Erica, maybe let her finish. Worst of all, you arrive stinking but unscathed, having been gone just long enough to have me convinced that you were really hurt down there and that I would never see you alive again. Ed. The problem with the disappearing into a dangerous sewer all alone is that the longer you're gone after Rinko has asked you to be cautious, the more time she has to consider the things she'll shout at you when you return. Okay, I love this team. I really hope they're in the main game. I really hope that they are. Rinko, the things we've been through together. When you're in danger, it's as if I can feel it deep down, but there's nothing I can do. Rinko, what if you had died? The thought of being haunted by you of all people, I had almost climbed down there to kill you myself. The passion. Again, I ship Rinko and KK so hard. Rinkeo. Rikinko. I'm trying to think of how you pronunciate Rinko except with 2 Ks. KK, I'm sorry. I should have waited. Rinko, don't you dare be nice to me right now. I need to calm down. KK, I value your friendship and support. Rinko, I didn't hear that. Safely above ground, reunited with his team, KK turns his attention to the original source of all this drama, his young client, Ryota. KK, you were never going to tell me, were you? Sunke isn't your best friend. He's your dog. Ryota, he's my dog and my best friend. KK steps back nervously as Soke tries to jump into his lap, tail wagging. Rinko, oh calm down, he just wants to be pet. Jeez, who'd have thought that such a tough-as-nails former detective would have such a strong phobia around dogs. KK, you don't have to broadcast that, alright? This man's legit afraid of a little corgi. That's adorable. Ryota, don't be scared. Sosuke loves everyone. Maybe he should draw a line at loving monsters and following them into a sewer. Ryota hugs his dog and gets a face full of looks in response. KK relaxes slightly, seeing how harmless this little dog is, but still keeps some distance. Ryota, thank you so much for bringing him home safely, Mr. KK. Mr. KK, what an adorable alias. When exactly did you start going by this new short nickname, KK? I suppose it has a fun ring to it. Not quite so formal as your full name, K. Ed, before we get too sidetracked, as the lead investigator on this one, you've got some paperwork to do, KK. KK, not sure what's worse. Fighting monsters or filling out all these damn forms. Erica, it's obvious that you prefer the fighting to the paperwork. KK scribbles out a few quick lines. Only Ed can read them. KK, hey kid, this is for you. Ryota, oh, is it a prize for helping you find that ghost? Almost. It's the... Kid, thanks. I'm glad I helped you find your dog and purged all these evil spirits like abducting people, but you gotta pay me up like $3 grand for the job. Ryota's face sinks as he's left alone holding the check. KK, luckily for you, today's work is a pro bono. That means free. Consider this your receipt. I'm feeling generous right now. I'm pulling a leg on him. KK looks closely at the paper in his hand. It says, the case of the cursed manhole. Extermination complete, KK. Leaning in over his shoulder, Rinko lets out an uncharacteristically loud burst of laughter. Rinko, oh, now I get it. You didn't choose the nickname KK. A sloppy paperwork chose it for you. KK, there's a lot in this life that we don't get to choose. call me what you like. And not like I've got any use for my real name these days, and definitely not one of my old names. It doesn't matter what anyone calls me so long as I find that bastard. KK's gaze looks fierce, as though he's recalling a bitter past. Reflected in his eyes is Ryota, who looks pleased to have received KK's autograph. KK's expression softens up in response. KK, that said, I guess KK's not so bad. Alright, that was a nice little wrap up to it. Okay. So, this did tangentially make me more excited for the main game itself. I'm a little upset that was such a bait and switch. I wanted more reveal of the stranger and the villain that he's going to be. I thought it did a fantastic job building up the event of the disappearance in the game with all the mist and everything else, and how KK's been investigating all of this. And we know that prior to the game he's not a spirit, so I'm interested to find out more about KK's connection to these spiritual weaves and all these other powers, what happens to the rest of his team. I love the dynamic between him, Ed, Erica, and Rinko. I also thought Ryota was cute. Honestly, it was just a good, fun, free visual novel game, and if you're gonna play this game, I can say there's no reason not to download this and play it for like the hour and a half, 2 hours it goes. But overall, I hope you guys enjoyed this brief little Let's Play, and I'll see you in the main Let's Play of Ghostwire Tokyo.